everyone to another episode of Fey Fitness. Thank you for bearing with me last week with all the allergies that's been going around lately, and I appreciate all the support from everyone who wished me well, so thank you. You guys are wonderful. Today I wanted to show you an intermediate to advanced push-up technique called a split level push-up. This is a push-up to where when you're in that plank position, one hand is going to be raised up higher than the other. I call this intermediate to advanced because in the video that you're about to see of me demonstrating this, I'm actually doing this on a foam roller. So I'm doing it on a cylindrical object that would move. So there's that element of instability while I'm doing the push-up and coming up and down. However, if you are not at this level yet and you don't want to do something that intense for your first go round of trying the split level push-up, you can always do this at home if you say get like a book. I don't know if they still pass out phone books anymore, or maybe you have a dictionary or something lying around. Just some kind of book that will get one hand higher than the other. That way you can practice your push-ups on one side with one hand higher than the other. And don't forget to go to the other side to balance yourself out for that nice symmetry from right to left. And do be aware that this is going to put a little bit more intensity in the shoulders. So if you have a previous shoulder injury, do take care and start off with something small like a book before graduating up to a nice conical surface such as a foam roller or other object. So without further ado, let's cut to that video of me performing this at my local studio. So as you can see, I have grabbed a trigger point foam roller from the studio, and I will be performing my push-ups with one hand on this kind of round conical surface, while the other hand is safely planted on the ground. You may notice when you start to do this that you're not able to get as low as you normally would during a normal push-up, and that's okay because there's a lot more balance and stability that's going into this type of push-up as opposed to if both of your hands are on a stable surface on the floor. So for me, I like doing these. I've done them lots of times before, so I feel comfortable doing this on a foam roller. Like I mentioned earlier, if you would still like to give this a whirl but don't want to graduate up to a round surface quite yet, you can always start with something flat like a book, or maybe you have a weight plate lying around that you can just elevate one hand a little bit above the other as you practice, and maybe keep adding little stacks of books or weight plates until you get to that desired height where you feel like you are ready to take on more of a challenge. And there you have it, everyone. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave me a comment down below. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you next week for another Fey Fitness video. So until then, bye guys! Thank you so much for tuning in today, everyone. If you're new to my channel, please hit that like and subscribe button to stay up to date on all of my content. Otherwise, I will see all of you next week for another Fey Fitness video. So until then, bye guys!